Their visit marks a milestone. This morning they're clocking up the 2.5 millionth passenger mile on this track. 2.5 million miles of accident-free rides, what's more, in the line's 31-year lifetime. Safely back, tummies and all. But let's put the clock back for a moment to 8 a.m. And one reason the scenic railway is accident-free is the thorough inspection it gets every morning, summer and winter, from Mr. Jack Holland. He estimates that he himself has covered 2,400 miles in 20 years carrying out safety checks. But how about the rest of this fun fair? Some of the rides look and feel pretty hair-raising. That's not to say they're dangerous, but how safe are they? John Collins, you're the joint proprietor here. This week the British Safety Council has said the majority of fairground operators exist only to extract money from the hands of children, without any thought as to whether the ride they're giving is dangerous or not. Do you think that's fair comment?
I don't think it's fair comment. In actual fact, we're associate members of the British Safety Council, and I'm somewhat surprised at this sort of statement. I know a lot of fairground proprietors, and I'm one myself, and quite frankly, it's in our interests to keep our rides as safe as possible, keep them in very good condition, and see that the public have a good time and also have a safe time as well.
So you're full of good intentions?
Yes, full of very good intentions indeed.
Now, fairgrounds hire a lot of casual workers, don't they?
Yes.
Is it fair to expect men like this to be concerned and to care about the welfare of children coming for rides?
Well, naturally, before we take them on, we have a look at them and see that they've got a normal amount of common sense. And furthermore, we always have a permanent manager or foreman directly above them, directing their operations and seeing that they're doing their job properly.
The Collins Fairground here is a very well-run one, everybody knows that, but would it be true to say that standards do vary, particularly out in travelling fairgrounds?
Well, I obviously can't talk for all travelling fairgrounds. I can talk for ourselves, and I'm satisfied with the standards that we keep. I think that as far as travelling showmen are concerned, most of them are owner-operators, therefore they're personally concerned with the safety of their own ride, which of course is their sole support and living. I think the majority are very safety conscious indeed.
In spite of proprietors' good intentions, surveys suggest that 1 in every 100 accidents to children in the next few months will take place on a fairground. If your child is involved in one, incidentally, don't be misled by signs saying you ride at your own risk. You don't. The proprietor of a fun fair is legally responsible for any injury. But of course, far better to help prevent accidents, and the British Safety Council says 2 things to parents this week. First of all, don't let very young children wander onto fairgrounds unaccompanied. And secondly, if you are going to let them have a ride, have a look at the thing yourself. Make sure it's safe and that they're not going to be panicked into doing something silly or dangerous. David Parry-Jones about to set off on the second 2.5 million miles on the scenic railway at Barri. Tally-ho!
Oh, don't take that, Lisa!